It is Thursday, and that means, of course, we're back in Lynn Matava's kitchen. If you're looking for a gluten-free option for pasta, Lynn has the perfect recipe for you. Check out her recipe using chickpea pasta.
You may have seen chickpea pasta in the grocery store. I know I've also seen it shared with many of our families on Delmarva that receive food bundles from area food banks and resource agencies, food resource agencies. So I also know that new foods that are something completely out of the norm can be a little bit intimidating to prepare. So I wanted to take a look at this together. Chickpeas, like beans and other lentils, are very high in fiber and protein, and I know you've heard me talk about beans many times before and how much I love these superfoods. They're very powerful as far as nutrients and having lots of good stuff for us, and the fiber that keeps us fuller longer. Basically what they do to make the chickpea pasta is they dry them, they grind it into a flour, and then instead of using traditional wheat flour, these are made into various pasta shapes. Today I have something that's kind of a rice shape. And I've gone ahead and cooked up about half a box of it to share with you today. That is my one tip with this chickpea pasta. Unlike wheat pasta, it does tend to dry out after it's cooked, so I think it's fine for same-day eating, but I wouldn't cook it enough of it that I needed leftovers for days, which is why I only cooked about half the box, and you can see that gave me quite a bit of food here, especially if we're having for a side dish. So I'm going ahead and throw that in a bowl, and I'm just going to do something really simple with this. You could basically use this any way you would use pasta. You could throw it in soups, you could, put sauces on it. All I'm going to do today is just sprinkle a little bit of olive oil, drizzle a little bit of olive oil over it. Get some olive oil that has some good flavor, that's extra virgin. Little pinch of salt. Lots of pepper. I love the flavors of olive oil and pepper together. So I want to get a good amount of pepper in there. I use my big grinder for this. And then kind of stir all that together. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I can really smell that pepper over here. The last thing I'm going to do is take some fresh Parmesan cheese. This would be good with feta. You could even use cheddar if you wanted. Whatever cheese you have that you wanted to kind of add in here. You could add some nutritional yeast if you don't eat cheese at all. And I've probably got about, I'm gonna guess 2 tablespoons in there. And then all I'm going to do is stir this all together. And I have a great high protein, high fiber pasta that is going to keep me full a little longer, and it's not going to be full of quite as many empty carbs. Another bonus to this is that if you've got someone in your life that is gluten intolerant, or maybe someone with celiac disease or can't eat the gluten at all or the wheat, this is a completely gluten-free food that the entire family can enjoy. So I hope you do break this down and get excited to try it and go out and get yourself a box, because it really is some tasty stuff. Enjoy.